All right, so we're gonna talk about some of the concepts. This is like something for you to think about as you chase your dreams. If you just watched our last video, you notice I just took my jacket off so that I give you a different look. Oh, I just thought I'd mention that. But anyways, back to what we're trying to do. So we'll probably cut that anyways. All right, so concept. One of the dream chaser concepts is see yourself, be yourself. Okay? See yourself, be yourself. Now this is like a visualization concept. One of the things about dream chasing is that oftentimes before you get to the point where you actually can catch your dreams, you have to see what you want. I want this to sink in for a second. You know, the power of the mind, the power of what you put in your mind is very important. So, as a dream chaser, you got to see yourself, be yourself. You have to take time every day seeing yourself be the person you want to be in the future. Doing the things you want to do in the future. Going to the places you want to go. All in your mind. Before you can do things, oftentimes, you have to be able to visualize it in your mind before you can actually go out in the world and do it. So what I would suggest is that every single day, you know, I usually do this right before I get out of bed in the morning. Before I jump out of bed, I'll sit there, eyes closed, and in my mind, I'll play out what I see as my dream, the dream that I'm chasing. So in my dream that I chase, I often see myself on a stage, in a suit, standing in front of a podium, talking to a large crowd of individuals. Everybody in my dream, and when I'm visualizing this, right, they're smiling, they're nodding their head, they like what I'm talking about. I see behind me my name in lights. You know, I have like a set. In my dream, and this is me awake. I'm wide awake now. Let's be really honest with each other. I'm visualizing what I want for my life. I'm not dreaming this like, oh, it's a fantasy. No, this is something that is gonna be real for me. You know? And so I visualize it down to the water that I have. You know? I have a cup of water. You can see the frost, you know how when you got some cold water and just kind of a little frost around the top. I have that. I see myself being who I want to be. I'm also a little slimmer. I lost a little weight in my visualization, you know, because, you know, I got to the point where I'm eating better in my visualization. After I complete my presentation, people are shaking my hand. I'm signing Dream Chaser workbooks. I'm telling jokes, you know. I got, you know, oh yeah, you know. Some people are following me from place to place I go. That means I have fans, people that believe in what I'm talking about. This is what I visualize in my mind. The suit that I wear is so nice. There's a store in Hartford called Stackpole's. I always wanted to buy a suit from Stackpole's. I haven't done it yet. Those suits are very expensive. But in my visualization, I have on a custom-made suit from Stackpole's. I visualize it down to the cufflinks on my shirt, you know? It's really one of those things, when you visualize, it can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna jump out of an airplane. But you don't feel the wind in your face. In my visualization, when I walk out of the Coliseum that I was in doing my presentation, the Coliseum, crazy, right? I have a driver that's gonna drive me to my hotel for the night. And the hotel I'm staying in is a 5-star hotel. And I've been there before because people keep calling me Mr. Muhammad and Mira and the Dream Chaser guy. This visualization is so real to me that I know that it's gonna happen soon, because in my visualization, I look much like I look right now, other than the fact that I lost a little weight and I'm in a much better suit. So I'm not very old because I don't have more gray hair on my chin. You know? I walk with a pep in my step. I feel good about what I'm doing. You have to see yourself, be yourself. Before you can be something, sometimes it all has to get played out in your mind. You know, when I get back on the airplane in my visualization and go back home to my beautiful house, the house is very nice. My wife is happy to see me. And my kids, they just jump up on me, and they're not much bigger than they are right now. So what I'm saying to you is that this dream, this visualization that I have in my mind is gonna happen sooner than later, because they're not teenagers in my visualization. They look kind of the way they look right now. And I'm working on it every day. And you can work on it every day. Simply visualizing what you want for yourself in your mind. Piece by piece. Down to the greatest detail. You know, using your senses. So what is it that you see? What is it that you smell? What is it that you hear? What is it that you taste? You know, what is it that you feel? And I tell you, I feel so good when I visualize these things. I feel loved by the people that are saying hi to me and shaking my hand and wanting my autograph. It's amazing. And I know in my mind that very soon, these visualizations will start to come true. What do you see for yourself? I'm serious. Who do you see yourself becoming? You know, we change every day. You know, the person that I was yesterday, I'm not today. I'm literally, you know, physically, mentally different. I learned something between now and yesterday to make me different. You just got to see yourself, be yourself. Who do you want to be? What kind of dream chaser do you want to be? What kind of you do you want to be? That's the great thing about this whole thing, is that it's still you. It's just you in a different place in your life. And so that's the concept for the day. That's the thing for you to think about. When you visualize in your mind, who do you think you can become? See yourself, be yourself. And dream chasers, never stop